We'd like to welcome everyone back to the Lee and Joe Jamel Texas Swimming Center here at the University of Texas at Austin for the second night of competition of the 2024 Speedo Sectionals Long Course Championships. At this time, would you please rise for the playing of the national anthem? Our first event this evening is the women's 100-meter backstroke. This is the E final. Swimming in lane 1 from Longhorn, Caitlin Fawn. Lane 2 from Longhorn, Alexandra Dunn. Lane 3 from Winning Waters Aquatic Club, Vanessa Weatherford. Lane 4 from Great Hills Aquatic Rush, Phoebe Jaggers. Lane 5 from Waterloo, Isabella Merkin. Lane 6 from Austin Swim Club is Emerson Fitzgerald. Lane 7 from Nitro, Gianna Sitter. Lane 8 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Summer Ferguson. Jaggers out in 32.8s, 32.9 for Merkin. Isabella Merkin of Waterloo wins the E-Final with a time of 107.51. Gianna Sitter of Nitro second at 107.79. Phoebe Jaggers of Great Hills Aquatic Rush third in 107.82. D-Final. Swimming in lane 1 from Lakeside, Corbin Cormack. Lane 2 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Riley Morgan. Lane 3 from Crawfish, Lila Roper. Lane 4 from Waterloo, Elizabeth Ann Rowe. Lane 5 from Dad's Club is Lena Alley. Lane 6 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Logan Jones. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Natalie Holmes. And lane 8 from Longhorn is Lucy Gilbreth. Buttercup out in 32.1, 32.7 for Roper, 32.8 for Alley. Lena Alley of Dad's Club wins the D-Final, 107.02, followed by Buttercup Rowe of Waterloo at 107.18. Lila Roper of Crawfish third in 107.53. C-Final. Swimming in lane 1 from Streamline Aquatics, Jaylee Hager. Lane 2 from Waterloo, Jamie Borick. Lane 3 from Nitro, Brooke Frushauer. Lane 4 from Waterloo is Hannah Seal. Lane 5 from Alamo, Amelia Miller. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Sienna Schellinger. Lane 7 from Nitro, Kylie Stewart. In lane 8 from Mansfield Aquatic Club, Lily Rossman. Schellinger out in 31.0, 31.5 for Miller, 31.9 for Jamie Borick. Sienna Schellinger of Longhorn wins the C-Final in 105.07. Amelia Miller of Alamo second in 105.53. Third is Kylie Stewart of Nitro, touching in 106.26. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Longhorn, Chase Davison. Lane 2 from Alamo, Carly Whitehead. Lane 3 from Tiger Aquatics, Lily Hughes. Lane 4 from Nitro, Stephanie Ocean. Lane 5 from Longhorn Aquatics, Amelia Bodenstab. Lane 6 from Waterloo, Hadley Dodson. Lane 7 from Alamo is Madeline Griffith. And lane 8 from Alamo, Tessa Christensen. Amelia Bodenstab of Longhorn wins the B final in 104.53. Championship final of the women's 100-meter backstroke. Swimming in lane 1 from Longhorn Aquatics, Kate Christian. Lane 2 from Aggie Swim Club, Ellis Fox. Lane 3 from Tiger Aquatics, Michaela DeVilliers. Lane 4 from Longhorn Aquatics, Emma Kern. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Barrett Berglund. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Megan DeMartile. Lane 7 from Nitro, Paula Warren. In lane 8 from Crawfish Aquatics, Riley Semino. Championship final of the women's 100-meter backstroke. Emma Curtin out in 28.9. Berglund 30.0, 30.4 for Michaela DeVilliers. Emma Kern of Longhorn Aquatics is your champion with a time of 1 minute .41. Barrett Berglund of Longhorn second in 102.39. Megan DeMartile of Longhorn completing the sweep with a time of 1:02.99 in third. Our next event is the men's 100-meter backstroke. This is the E final. In lane 1 from Longhorn, Justin Shee. Lane 2 from Metroplex, Ethan Bonneau. Lane 3 from San Antonio Wave, Ali Abdulmagid. Lane 4 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Jimmy Hester. Lane 5 from Streamline, Tristan Clark. Lane 6 from Alamo, Ethan Moore. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Austin Ross. And lane 8 from Texas Gold is Brady Bennett. Justin Shee out in 28.8, followed by Ethan Bonneau, who turned in 28.9. 29.1 for Jimmy Hester. Ethan Bonneau of Metroplex wins the E-Final in 59.45, the only one in the heat to go under a minute. Ethan Moore of Alamo, second in 1 minute point 21. Jimmy Hester of Whitecaps of Westlake, third in 1 minute point 22. Next up is the D final. In lane 1 from Nitro, Grady Bell. Lane 2 from Austin Swim Club, Lawson Thomas. Lane 3 from Austin Swim Club, Alex Fusti Molnar. Lane 4 from Dad's Club, Efrain Soto. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Travis Ayers. Lane 6 from Alamo, John Ganser. Lane 7 from Austin Swim Club, Cole Esselstyn. And lane 8 from Alamo area, Austin Moore. Grady Bell out in 28.3, 28.8 for Alex Fusti Molnar, 29.0 for Efrain Soto. Grady Bell of Nitro wins the D final with a time of 59.14. Alex Fusti Molnar, Austin Swim Club, second in 59.49. Travis Ayers of Longhorn, third in 59.95. Next up is the C final. In lane 1 from Longhorn, Cruz Eklund. Lane 2 from Waterloo, Daniel Malloy. Lane 3 from Katy Aquatics, Jonas Dark. Lane 4 from Southwest Aquatic Team, Hector Blanco. Lane 5 from South Louisiana Swim Team, Nathan Knoll. Lane 6 from Nitro, Kelson Flynn. Lane 7 from Blue Tide, Joseph Stevenson. And lane 8 from Crawfish is Alexander Cooper. Jonas Dark out in 28-4, 28-6 for Daniel Malloy and for Hector Blanco, both turning in 28-6-0. We've got a tight one here. At the wall, it is Nathan Knoll of South Louisiana Swim Team winning the C final with a time of 59-2-0. Jonas Dark, Acadia Aquatics, second in 59-3-1. Hector Blanco, Southwest Aquatic Team, third in 59-3-9. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Aggie Swim Club, Garrett Green. Lane 2 from South Shore Sales, Tony Laredo. Lane 3 from Tyler Rose Aquatic Club, Eli Likens. Lane 4 from Streamline Aquatics, Carlos Moreno. Lane 5 is Jackson Stallworth. Lane 6 from Waterloo, Benjamin Jaggers. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Manning Haskell. And lane 8 from Nitro, Vincent Ribeiro. Jaggers out in 27-6, 27-7 for Moreno. 28-0 for Tony Laredo. Carlos Moreno, Streamline Aquatics, wins the B final in 57-5-6. Jackson Stallworth second at 57-7-7. Benjamin Jaggers of Waterloo third, 57-9-3. Championship final of the men's 100-meter backstroke. Swimming in lane 1 from Waterloo, Aaron Gordon. Lane 2 from Aggie Swim Club, Brendan Studdert. Lane 3 from Longhorn Aquatics, Nate Germanprey. Lane 4 from Aggie Swim Club, Thomas Schomper. Lane 5, Will Modglin. Lane 6 from Dad's Club, Cade Duncan. Lane 7 from Streamline Aquatics, Evan Crowley. And lane 8, Alexei Filipovich. Championship final in the men's 100-meter backstroke. Modulin out in 25.8. Schomper 26.6, 27.0 for German Prey. Another win for Will Modulin. 54.02 for Modulin, winning the men's 100-meter backstroke. Thomas Schomper, Aggie Swim Club, second in 55.07. Nate German Prey of Longhorn, third in 55.61. Our next event is the women's 200-meter freestyle. This is the E-final. In lane 1 from Franco's Fins, Layla Allen. Lane 2 from Mansfield, Abigail Slater. Lane 3 from Waterloo, Rebecca Ann Rowe. Lane 4 from Austin Swim Club, Macy McCurry. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Alexandra Dunn. Lane 6 from Nitro, Elspeth Shepard. Lane 7 from Nitro, Sophia Wynn. And lane 8 from Mansfield, Precious Babalola. McCurry leading at 100 meters, turning in 103.0, followed by Babalola, who turns in 103.8, Win in 104.2. McCurry leads with 50 meters to go, splitting 33.5, turning in 136.5. Babalola in second, turning in 137.1. In third is Buttercup, splitting 33.9, turning in 138.1. Macy McCurry of Austin Swim Club wins the E-final in 2:10.46. In second, Precious Babalola of Mansfield, who touched in 2:10.54. And third, Alexandra Dunn of Longhorn with a time of 2:11.04. Next up is the D-final. In lane 1 from Mansfield, Callie Hooper. Lane 2 from Austin Swim Club, Anna Huskovich. Lane 3 from Dad's Club, Elle Burke. Lane 4 from Nitro, Alexa Simmons. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Lillian Allison. Lane 6 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Grace Tuabanye. Lane 7 from Dad's Club, Lillian Pogue. And lane 8 from Longhorn Aquatics, Natalie Holm. Allison out in 29.0. 29.6 for Burke. Pogue turning in 29.9. Lillian Allison leads by a body length at the 100, turning in 1 minute point 9. Elle Burke in second at 102.3. Alexis Simmons in third in 102.8. Allison turns for home in 133.5, splitting a 32.5 on the last 50. Burke in second, turning in 135.3. Simmons in 136.2. Lillian Allison of Longhorn Aquatics wins the D final with a time of 2:05.56. Alexis Simmons of Nitro second in 2:08.42, just out touching Elle Burke by 2/100ths. Burke of Dad's Club touching in third in 2:08.42. Next up is the C final. In lane 1 from Waterloo, Sophia He. Lane 2 from Dad's Club, Emily D'Amicus. Lane 3 from Aggie Swim Club, Sarah Holt. Lane 4 from Waterloo, Lauren Lucas. Lane 5 from Franco's Fins, Eleanor Fritcher. Lane 6 from Tiger Aquatics, Reagan Sweeney. Lane 7 from Austin Swim Club, Ella Monganel. And lane 8 from Alamo area, Andrea Torres. Monganel out in 29.2, 29.5 for Lucas, and 30.0 for Sophia He. Monganel leading by half a body length at 100 meters, turning in 101.1, splitting 31.8 on the last 50. Lauren Lucas in second, splitting 33.1, turns in 102.6. Andrea Torres in third at 102.7. With 50 meters to go, Monganel turns in 134.4, splitting 33.2. Reagan Sweeney splitting a 32.7 to move into second, turning in 135.8. Sophia He splits 33.4 to move into third and 136.5. Reagan Sweeney trying to run down Ella Monganel on the final 50. At the wall, it is Reagan Sweeney of Tiger Aquatics winning the C final with a time of 2:08.06. She split 32.2 on the final 50. Monganel of Austin Swim Club in second in 2:08.37. Sarah Holt of Aggie Swim Club touching in third in 2:09.69. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Austin Swim Club, Alexandra Orris. Lane 2 from Katie Aquatics, Avery Dillon. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Brooke Adams. Lane 4, Alexa Fulton. Lane 5 from Alamo, Montserrat Spielman. Lane 6 from Nitro, Aliana Markovich. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Sienna Bruner. And lane 8 from Waterloo is Hannah Seal. Fulton out in 27.8, 28.5 for Brooke Adams. Markovich in 29.4. Alexa Fulton leading by a body length at 100 meters, turns in 59.1. The only one in the field to go under a minute at the 100. Brooke Adams turning in 1 minute point 2, 1:01.2 for Sienna Bruner. Brooke Adams of Longhorn Aquatics wins the B final in 2:04.42. Aliana Markovich of Nitro second in 2:05.21. Avery Dillon of Katy third in 2:06.99. Championship final of the women's 200-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Streamline Aquatics, Cora Skoog. Lane 2, Malia Rausch. Lane 3 from Streamline Aquatics, Avery Hager. Lane 4, Chloe Stepanek. Lane 5 from Longhorn Aquatics, Olivia McMurray. Lane 6 from Alamo area, Emily Kitayama. Lane 7 from Streamline Aquatics, Jaylee Hager. Lane 8 from Tiger Aquatics, Chloe Song. Championship final of the women's 200-meter freestyle. Stepanek leading at the 50, turning in 27.8, 28.6 for Avery Hager. McMurray turning in 29.0. Stepanek leading by over a body length at 100 meters, turns in 57.9. 59.8 for Avery Hager. Malia Roush splitting 31.1 to move into third at 1 minute point 3. With 50 meters to go, Chloe Stepanek turns in 128.9, splitting 30.9 on the last 50. Avery Hager turns in 131.8. Emily Kitayama moves into third, splitting 31.9, turning in 132.6. Chloe Stepanek easily wins the women's 200-meter freestyle with a time of 2 minutes, .64. Avery Hager of Streamline Aquatics, second in 2:04.16. And third is Olivia McMurray of Longhorn Aquatics with a time of 2:04.85. Our next event is the men's 200-meter freestyle. This is the E-final. In lane 1 from South Shore Sales, Tony Laredo. Lane 2 from Austin Swim Club, Matthew Kuiper. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Miguel Cervantes. Lane 4 from Metroplex, Donald Palmer. Lane 5 from Blue Tide, Alexander Yen. Lane 6 from Crawfish, Alexander Cooper. Lane 7 from Austin Swim Club, Victor Teeters. And lane 8 from El Paso Aquaposse, Fernando Gonzalez. Victor Teeters out in 27.4, 27.5 for Alexander Yen. Teeters leading at 100 meters, turning in 56.9. 57.2 for Tony Laredo. Yen in third in 57.5. Teeters with 50 meters to go, turns in 127.2, splitting 30.2. Laredo in second, turning in 128.1. He splits 30.9. Yen in third, turning in 129.0. Victor Teeters of Austin Swim Club wins the E-final in 157.45. Tony Laredo, South Shore Sales, second in 158.91. Alexander Yen of Blue Tide, third in 2 minutes, .63. Next up is the D final. In lane 1 from Austin Swim Club, Augustus Sefcik. Lane 2 from City of Midland, Ethan Hammondtree. Lane 3 from Katy Aquatics, Connor Jones. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Campbell Knoll. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Walter Armstrong. Lane 6 from City of Midland, Luis Villalobos Matson. Lane 7 from Mansfield is Bryce Key. And lane 8 from Lubbock Swim Club is Tyler Jackson. Armstrong out in 26.4, Knoll in 27.0. Armstrong leading at 100 meters, turning in 56.3. Campbell in 56.6. Campbell split at 29.5 to Armstrong's 29.9. In third, 56.8 for Villalobos. Knoll leading with 50 meters to go, turns in 126.1. He split 29.4 on the last 50. Villalobos in second now at 127.7. Armstrong in third at 127.9. Villalobos split 30.9 to move into second on that last 50. And here comes Bryce Key in lane 7 to challenge for second. At the wall, Campbell Knoll of Longhorn wins the D final in 155.22. Bryce Key of Mansfield splitting 29.5 on the final 50 to touch second in 157.66. And Luis Villalobos Matson of City of Midland third in 158.21. Next up is the C final. In lane 1, Patrick Maldonado. Lane 2 from Alamo area, Noah Ott. Lane 3 from Alamo, Leo Luna. Lane 4 from Nitro, Daniel Ibarbo. Lane 5, Ben Liang. Lane 6 from Dad's Club, Larkin Hellman. Lane 7 from Alamo area, John Ganser. And lane 8 from Nitro is Grady Bell. Liang out in 26.6. 26.8 for Noah Ott. Noah Ott leads at 100 meters, turning in 55.7. Larkin Hellman in second and 56.3. In third, Leo Luna turning in 56.5. Noah Ott leads with 50 meters to go, turning in 125.8, splitting a 30.1. 126.2 for Larkin Hellman. He split 29.8. In third is Leo Luna. So Hellman outsplit Ott on the third 50. Can he catch him on the final 50? At the wall, it is Larkin Hellman of Dad's Club winning the C final in 155.62. He outtouches Noah Ott by 16/100ths. Ott of Alamo area second in 155.78. Leo Luna of Alamo third in 156.64. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Longhorn, Andrew Zettel. Lane 2 from Dad's Club, Kaideng Zhao. Lane 3 from Nitro, Cody Yount. Lane 4 from Waterloo, Harrison Tater. Lane 5 from Nitro, Daniel Bishop. Lane 6 from Streamline, Sawyer Stolarczyk. Lane 7 from Nitro, Noah Bose. And lane 8 from Alamo area, Derek Montoya. Zettel out in 25-5, 26-1 for Bishop, 26-5 for Cody Yount. Andrew Zettel leading at 100 meters, turns in 53-7. 54-9 for Daniel Bishop. 55-6 for Noah Bose. Zettel with a slight lead with 50 meters to go. He turns in 124.2, splitting 30.5. Daniel Bishop splits 29.5, turning in 124.4. In third and 125.1 was Noah Bose. Kaideng Zhao also coming on strong the last 50, and Noah Bose in lane 7 at the wall. It is Noah Bose of Nitro winning the B final. He split 29.3 on the final 50 to touch in 154.48. Daniel Bishop at Nitro's second in 154.54. Third is Kaideng Zhao of Dad's Club in 154.59. Championship final of the men's 200-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Blue Tide, Luke Stibrich. Lane 2 from Nitro, Ian Cullicott. Lane 3 from SMU, Jack Forrest. Lane 4 from Texas Gold, Wesley Geddes. Lane 5 from Dad's Club, Alex Meow. Lane 6 from Tyler Rose Aquatic Club, Eli Likens. Lane 7 from Lubbock Swim Club, Jones Lambert. And lane 8 from SMU, Mark Van Ibergen. Championship final of the men's 200-meter freestyle. Ian Cullicott out in 25-9, 26-1 for Jack Forrest and for Wesley Geddes. 2 100 separating Forrest and Geddes. Jack Forrest pulling into the lead on the second 50. He splits 28-0, turning in 54-1. Getty's in second now. He split 28-2, turning in 54-4. Alex Miao splitting 28-6, turning in 55-2 for third. With 50 meters to go, Getty is splitting a 28-8 to move into the lead, turning in 123.2. Forrest in second at 123.3. Miao in third and 123.8. Miao outsplit Forrest on that last 50 in the battle for second. But Forrest looks to be turning it on strong on the final 50. And Jack Forrest of SMU is going to win this by half a body length. He touches in 150.85 to win the men's 200-meter freestyle. Wesley Getty is the Texas Gold second in 151.66. Alex Miao, Dad's Club, third in 152.24. Our next event is the women's 400-meter individual medley. This is the D final. Swimming in lane 1 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Alexa Sanders. Lane 2 from Alamo, Cameron Kellogg. Lane 3 from Alamo, Grace Pertell. Lane 4 from Alamo, Andrea Torres. Lane 5 from Mansfield, Isabella Rubaina. Lane 6 from Power for Life, Reagan Olson. Lane 7 from South Shore Sales, Holly Tenson. And lane 8 from Streamline Aquatics is Lillian Glasgow. Halfway through the D final, Andrea Torres turning in 231.0. Holly Tenson in third, turning in 235.2. And second is Isabella Robaina, turning in 232.9. The 100 meters to go. Reagan Olson turning in 4:02.8, 4:05.6 for Andrea Torres, 4:08.0 for Grace Pertel. Olson with 50 meters to go, turning in 4:40.1, 4:41.8 for Torres, 4:44.8 for Robaina. Reagan Olson of Power for Life wins the D final with a time of 5:15.46. Andrea Torres Sosa of Alamo area second in 5:18.28. Third, Isabella Robaina of Mansfield, touching in 5:20.32. Next up is the C final. Swimming in lane 1 from Nitro is Simone Corritt. Lane 2 from Dad's Club, Lena Ali. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Caitlin Fawn. Lane 4 from Nitro, Stella Estepona. Lane 5 from Crawfish, Molly Mayo. Lane 6 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Summer Ferguson. Lane 7 from City of Plano is Emery Callan. And lane 8 from Alamo is Addison Graham. At 200 meters, Addison Graham turns in 2:32.1, 2:32.5 for Estepona. Graham with 100 meters to go turns in 4 minutes, 0.7. Molly Mayo in second, turning in 4:02.2. Estepona in third in 4:02.7. Graham with 50 meters to go splits a 37.2, turning in 4:38.0. 4:38.4 for Mayo, 4:39.3 for Estepona. Addison Graham of Alamo area wins the C final in 5:12.96, just out touching Molly Mayo of Crawfish, who was second in 5:13.08. Stella Estepona of Nitro, third in 5:14.81. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Katie Aquatics, Ali Tomey. Lane 2 from the Fleet, Simone Cabarra. Lane 3 from Waterloo, Hadley Dodson. Lane 4 from Dad's Club, Cassidy Kitchell. Lane 5, Ava Ippoliti. Lane 6 from Lakeside Aquatic Club, Emma Bibsa. Lane 7 from Metroplex, Haley Roberson. And lane 8 from Dad's Club, Emily D'Amicus. Bibsa out in 31.3, 31.6 for Tomey, 31.9 for Ippoliti. Bibsa leads at 100 meters, turning in 1:07.5, 1:08.5 for Kitchell, 1:08.8 for Tomey. Bibsa split 36.1 on that last 50. At 200 meters, Emma Bibsa turns in 2:29 flat, splitting 41.0. Kitchell in second, turning in 2:29.9. She splits 40.2. In third was Haley Roberson. Bibsa splits 42.6 in the front half of the breaststroke, turning at 250 meters in 3:11.6. 3:14.4 for Kabara. She split 43.5 in third. Roberson, 3:15.1, splitting a 45.1. Bibsa with 100 meters to go, turns in 3:56.2, 3:58.4 for Kabara, 4 minutes, 0.5 for Cassidy Kitchell in third. With 50 meters to go, Bibsa turns in 4:32.5, 4:34.2 for Kabara, 4:35.3 for Kitchell. Emma Bibsa of Lakeside wins the B final in 5:08.27. Cassidy Kitchell, Dad's Club, second in 5:08.46. Third, Simone Kabara of the Fleets with a time of 5:09.19. Championship final of the women's 400-meter individual medley. Swimming in lane 1 from Nitro, Elise Wynn. Lane 2 from Alamo, Kate Canales. Lane 3 from Aggie Swim Club, Lydia Palmer. Lane 4 from Longhorn Aquatics, Jillian Cox. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Amelia Bodenstab. Lane 6 from Aggie Swim Club, Kaylee Coffey. Lane 7 from Alamo area, Carolina Malden. And lane 8 from South Shore Sales, Daria Cole. Championship final of the women's 400-meter individual medley. Jillian Cox out in 30.2, 30.9 for Bodenstab, 31.0 for Coffey. Jillian Cox leads by over a body length at the 100, turning in 104.3. Carolina Malden in second, touching in 106.9. 107.1 for Daria Cole. Halfway through the backstroke, Cox turning in 142.7, splitting a 38.3. Bodenstab in second at 146.6, 147.5 for Carolina Malden. Cox at 200 meters, turning in 219.6, 224.0 for Bodenstab, 227.3 for Coffee. .250 meters, Cox turning in 304.2, splits 44.6 on the front half of the breaststroke. Bodenstab in second, turning in 310.0, 311.2 for Kaylee Coffey. With 100 meters to go, Jillian Cox turns in 348.6. Kaylee Coffey moves into second. She split 43.9 on the back half of the breaststroke, turning in 355.2. 355.5 for Amelia Bodenstab in third. Jillian Cox of Longhorn Aquatics wins the women's 400-meter individual medley with a time of 4:51.64. Finishing second, Amelia Bodenstab of Longhorn with a time of 5:02.81. And third is Elise Wynn of Nitro, touching in 5:04.23. Our next event is the men's 400-meter individual medley. This is the D final. Swimming in lane 1 from Streamline Aquatics, James Piper. Lane 2 from Lubbock Swim Club, Kyler Bites. Lane 3 from Longhorn Aquatics, Tyler Shapley. Lane 4 from Alamo area, Casey Lowenborg. Lane 5 from Alamo area, Carter Bartolini. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Levi Skystus. Lane 7 from Nitro, Travis Zenzer. Lane 8 from Shirts YMCA, Carson Wolbert. At 100 meters, Carter Bartolini turning in 101.5, 102.7 for Travis Zenzer. In third, Lowenborg turning in 102.9. At 200 meters, Lowenborg in the lead, turning in 2:16.4, splitting 36.1 on that last 50. Wolbert's in second at 2:16.4, Bartolini in third. Bartolini with 100 meters to go, turns in 3:37.2, splits 39.8 on the second half of the breaststroke. In second right now is Shapley, turning in 3:42.8. In third, Skystus turning in 3:42.87. So 2 100s back at Tyler Shapley. Carter Bartolini of Alamo area wins the D final in 4:42.83. Levi Skystus of Longhorn second in 4:46.22. And Kyler Bites of Lubbock Swim Club third in 4:48.49. Next up is the C final. In lane 1 from Longhorn, Micah Ognoski. Lane 2 from San Antonio Wave, Philip Moo. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Tristan McCain. Lane 4 from Texas Gold is Parker Childs. Lane 5 from Mansfield, Lucas Avatia. Lane 6 from Dad's Club is Ian O'Neill. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Andrew Joe. And lane 8 from Dad's Club, Finian Hellman. Micah Ognoski leading at 100 meters, turning in 1 minute point 3. 1:01.9 for Avatia, 1:02.1 for O'Neill. Ognoski splitting 36.4 on the front half the backstroke, turning in 136.7. McCain in 139.5, 139.7 for Childs. Ognoski leading by a body length, going into the wall at 200 meters, turning in 2:13.8, 2:15.0 for Childs, 2:15.3 for McCain. At 250 meters, Ognoski turning in 2:54.8. In second is Andrew Zoe. He split a 37.4 on the front half of the breaststroke. At 300 meters, Andrew Zoe turning in 3:33.2. He split 37.8 on the second half the breaststroke. 3:38.1 for Ognoski in second, 3:38.7 for Parker Childs in third. Andrew Zoe, Longhorn Aquatics, wins the C final in 438.85. Parker Childs of Texas Gold second in 442.62. Tristan McCain of Longhorn in third in 443.67. Next up is the B final. In lane 1 from Crawfish Aquatics, Matthew Okonski. Lane 2 from Metroplex, Grant Chapa. Lane 3 from Alamo, Seth Lackey. Lane 4 from Waterloo, Raphael Wang. Lane 5 from Houston Hydra is Adam Speedy. Lane 6 from Texas Gold is Colton Bennett. Lane 7 from Southwest Aquatic Team is Isaiah Eichel. And lane 8 from Waterloo is Joshua Carmichael. Colton Bennett out in 1 minute point 5 at the 100. 1:01:0 for Seth Lackey. 1:01:6 for Isaiah Eichel. Lackey at 200 meters, turning in 2:12.7, 2:14.0 for Okonski, 2:14.7 for Bennett. Wang splitting 36.1 on the front half of the breaststroke, turning in 2:51.6, 2:53.3 for Seth Lackey in second. Colton Bennett in third, turning in 2:55.4. Wang with 100 meters to go turns in 3:29.8, splitting 38.1 on the second half of the breaststroke. Lackey in second, turning in 3:34.9, 3:36.2 for Colton Bennett. Wang with 50 meters to go, turning in 4:02.9, splitting a 33.0 in the last 50. Lackey splitting 32.7, turning in 4:07.7, 4:08.1 for Bennett. Bennett splitting 31.9. Raphael Wang of Waterloo wins the B final with a time of 4:35.61. Colton Bennett of Texas Gold second in 4:38.09. And third is Adam Speedy of Houston Hydra, touching in 4:39.06. Championship final of the men's 400-meter individual medley. Swimming in lane 1 from South Louisiana swim team, Nathan Knoll. Lane 2 from Alamo area, William DeRazio. Lane 3 from Crawfish Aquatics, Colin Candabat. Lane 4 from Longhorn Aquatics, Sasha Lyubovsky. Lane 5 from Alamo area, Daniel King. Lane 6 from Waterloo, Andres Brooks. Lane 7 from Longhorn Aquatics, Rowan Cox. Lane 8 from Texas Gold, Brady Bennett. Championship final of the men's 400-meter individual medley. Colin Candabout out in 27.2, 27.9 for Rowan Cox, 28.2 for Nathan Knoll. Colin Candabat leads at 100 meters, turning in 59.0. 59.7 for Rowan Cox, 1 minute point 5 for Nathan Knoll. Candabat splitting 36.8 on the front half of the backstroke, turning in 135.9. Rowan Cox tied with Candabat at the 150. Rowan Cox in the lead at 200 meters, turning in 2:11.3, 2:11.5 for Lyubovsky. In third, Brady Bennett. .250 meters, Colin Candabat in the lead. He split 37.5. Andres Brooks in second. Andres Brooks splitting 39.1 on the second half of the breaststroke to take the lead with 50 meters to go, turning in 3:29.7. Candabat 3:30.7, 3:32.5 for Lyubovsky. Brooks turns for home in 4:01.1, 4:02.6 for Candabat, Lyubovsky in 4:02.9. Sasha Lyubovsky of Longhorn Aquatics is your champion with a time of 4:31.78, just out touching Andres Brooks of Waterloo by 1/100th of a second. Brooks touching in 4:31.79. In third, Colin Candabat of Crawfish, who touches in 4:32.63. We are now on a 10-minute break. It is 7:11. Relays will start at 7:21. Competition pool is open for a few minutes. Clear the pool. Swimmers, clear the pool. Clear the pool. The competition pool is closed. Clear the pool. Our next event is women's 400 meter freestyle relay, Heat 1. Austin Swim Club leading by over a body length coming into the first exchange. They touch in 59-2. Only team under 101. Waterloo B in second at 101-2, 101-3 for Nitro B. In the water for Nitro B, Stella Estepona for Austin Swim Club B. That's Macy McHurry. Waterloo B, Jamie Borick. Wait. Macy McCurry for Austin Swim Club B. They lead at 200 meters, 2 minutes, 0.3. Waterloo B in second at 2:05.1, 2:05.5 for Austin Swim Club A relay in third. In the water for Austin Swim Club A relay, Hannah Pexa. For the B relay in lane 5, that's Laurel Hoskovich. Isabella Merkin for Waterloo B in lane 6. 2:29.0 for Austin Swim Club B. Split a 28-7. Again, that's Hoskovich for Austin Swim Club B. Austin Swim Club B leading with 100 meters to go, 3 minutes, .0. Austin Swim Club's A relay in second at 3:08.3, 3:08.5 for Streamline Aquatics B. In the water now for Austin Swim Club A relay in lane 2. Mary Spivak for Streamline Aquatics B in lane 3. Callista Kellner. Austin Swim Club B in lane 5. That's Ella Monganel. Monganel splits at 28.1, turning in 3:28.2 with 50 meters to go. Austin Swim Club A relay in second at 3:37.6, 3:38.3 for Nitro B. Now in third. That is Sophia Nguyen for Nitro B. Here comes Ella Monganel. Austin Swim Club B will win Heat 1 with a time of 3:58.17. Nitro B, that's Sophia Nguyen. Nitro B placing second in 4:09.92. Austin Swim Club A relay in third in 4:10.77. Next up is Heat 2. Longhorn B, lane 1, Dad's Club, lane 2, Nitro, lane 3, Longhorn, lane 4, Alamo, lane 5, Streamline, lane 6, Waterloo, lane 7, Alamo B in lane 8. Streamline, first to the wall at the 50, 27.2, Alamo, 27.9, 28.0 for Nitro. For Nitro, that's Aliana Markovic. For Alamo, Montserrat Spielman. For Streamline, Avery Hager. Streamline in the lead at 100 meters, touching in 57.6. Nitro in second at 58 flat, 58.1 for Alamo in third. In the water now for Nitro, Stephanie Ushen. For Alamo, Kate Canales. For Streamline, Cora Skoog. Swimmers, we had a phone turned in to the announcer's table. If you come and can unlock it, we'll give it back to you. Cora Skoog in the water, lane 6 for Streamline Aquatics. Lane 3 for Nitro, Stephanie Ushen. Streamline leading at 200 meters, 155.8, 157.0 for Nitro, 157.5 for Alamo in third. For Nitro, that's Elise Nguyen. For Alamo, Tessa Christensen. For Streamline, Lillian Glasgow. Alamo leading at 250 meters. They split 27.7, turning in 225.2. Nitro in second at 225.3. Streamline in third. Tessa Christensen for Alamo. And here comes Longhorn Aquatics. That is Sienna Bruner. Alamo with a slight lead with 100 meters to go. They lead by 3/100ths. Alamo touching at 2:56.09. Longhorn in second at 2:56.12. Nitro in third at 2:56.9. In the water for Nitro, Alexa Simmons, Jillian Cox for Longhorn, Emily Kitayama for Alamo. Jillian Cox splitting 27.2 to give Longhorn the lead with 50 meters to go, turning in 3:23.4, 3:23.8 for Alamo. Kitayama splitting 27.8. In third is Streamline, 3:25.3 for Streamline. That is Jaylee Hager. Jillian Cox anchoring the Longhorn Aquatics A relay, and they win Heat 2 in 3:52.42. Alamo second in 3:53.52. Streamline third in 3:55.82. Those will be the three fastest times of the day. So that time of 3:58.17 by Austin Swim Club B relay in the last heat looks to be good for 6th overall. Next up is the men's 400-meter freestyle relay. This is Heat 1. Once again, swimmers, we have a phone turned into the announcer's table. If you could unlock it, we'll return it to you. Swimming in lane 1, Nitro. Lane 2, Austin Swim Club. Lane 3, Longhorn. Lane 4, Waterloo. Lane 5, Alamo. Lane 6, Dad's Club. Those are all B relays. Lane 7 is Plano's A relay. Lane 8, Lubbock's A relay. Kyler Bites for Lubbock Swim Club in lane 8. They lead at 100 meters in 53.0. Alamo B in second at 54.2. Waterloo B also touching in 54.2, just 5/100ths back of Alamo B. In the water now for Alamo B, Derek Montoya. Dad's Club B, Gabriel Vasquez. For Lubbock Swim Club, Tyler Jackson. Plano splitting 24.7 to take the lead at 150 meters in 1:19.0. 1:19.09 for Lubbock, just 6/100ths back. That's Liam Giles for Plano, Tyler Jackson for Lubbock. In lane 5, Alamo area, that's Derek Montoya. Alamo leading at 200 meters, touching in 1:47.5. Plano A in second in 1:47.6. 1:48.0 for Lubbock Swim Club. In the water for Alamo, Jacob Rakovich. Plano, Bentley Callan, Miles Spalding for Lubbock. Alamo at 250 meters, 2:12.6, 2:14.2 for Lubbock. In third, Plano at 2:14.7. Here comes Jacob Rakovich for Alamo area. Leading by over a body length, coming into the wall at the final exchange. Alamo touching in 2:40.5, Lubbock in second in 2:42.9. Longhorn B now in third in 2:44.3. In the water for Longhorn is Campbell Knoll. For Alamo, Daniel King. For Lubbock, that's Jones Lambert. Alamo leading with 50 meters to go, 3:05.7. That's Daniel King. He split 25-2. Lubbock in second at 3:09.3. Longhorn in third at 3:09.5. Longhorn split at 25-1 to Lubbock's 26-3. Here is Alamo area. They will win Heat 1 with a time of 3:34.27. Longhorn Aquatics B Relay second and 3:37.27. Lubbock Swim Club A Relay third and 3:37.93. Heat 2. In lane 1, Nitro. Lane 2, Austin Swim Club. Lane 3, Streamline. Lane 4, Dad's Club. Lane 5, Waterloo. Lane 6, Longhorn. Lane 7, Alamo. And lane 8, Texas Gold. Waterloo leading at the 50, 24-7, 25-2 for Texas Gold. Dad's Club in 25-2 also. 2 100s back of Texas Gold. For Dad's Club, Larkin Hellman. For Waterloo, Aaron Gordon. For Texas Gold, that's Wesley Geddes. Aaron Gordon of Waterloo at 100 meters touching in 51.9. Texas Gold in second. That was Geddes touching in 52.4. Nitro in third in 52.8. Cody Yount for Nitro. Harrison Tater for Waterloo. Texas Gold, Brady Bennett. Dad's Club leading at the 150, 116.8. Cade Duncan splitting a 23.6. Waterloo in second, a 117.0, 117.9 for Nitro. Again, Cody Yount for Nitro, Dad's Club, Cade Duncan, Waterloo, Harrison Tater. Cade Duncan pulling away for Dad's Club on the second leg, leading by over a body length, touching in 142.5. Waterloo in second at 145.1, Nitro in third at 145.5. In the water for Nitro, Noah Bose. For Dad's Club, Alex Miao, Raphael Wang for Waterloo. Dad's Club leading at 300 meters. Alamo in the mix now in a race for second with Nitro. Dad's Club touched at 2:34.1. Alamo 2:38.5 for second. Nitro in third and 2:38.7. Anchor leg in the water for Nitro. Grady Bell for Dad's Club. Caden Zhou for Alamo. John Ganser. Dad's Club turns for home in 2:58.7. Alamo 3:02.9, 3:04.4 for Nitro. Here comes Kaiding Zhou of Dad's Club. They will win Heat 2 with a time of 3:26.05. Alamo in second and 3:30.43, and third is Nitro in 3:32.56. That concludes our program. Want to congratulate the athletes for a great night of competition. The competition pool is closed. You can warm down in the diving well. Have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow morning.